the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Demon Deacons offense comes onto the field first today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Let's go!
Fullback's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40.
325.
He might want another play. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Demon Deacons are flying down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the fullback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Mark down at the 45. Third down coming up.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Punch it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Demon Deacons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Run it with the fullback. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
The Demon Deacons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Chop. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They finally get to him. What a pick up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Alexis. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swag. He's just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag, that could take it to the house, make big plays.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll go to the fullback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He showed you there.
And on second down for this offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. There he goes. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to ride this running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sticks it in his belly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Florida State, 3.
They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Cantrell. Bounced right back to them. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free, and this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the...
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Seminoles are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speed.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Florida State. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Auburn. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Shakes off the defender. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. A little old school football riding the big fella, and a nice gain on that one.
Yeah, this guy's an athlete, too. He's not just a blocker. You can hand off the ball, and he can go find positive yards. Shows you right there.
And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on second down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
The give to the fullback. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be physical and stout blockers, and then occasionally you give them the ball in those short yardage situations. You say, go get me a first down, big fella.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Cantrell. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
They'll run it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Demon Deacons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Eighth play of the drive coming up.
Reload.
Handoff to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Demon Deacons really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quarterback will keep it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
First down, wait.
And the Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And the offense will take any help it can get, and the defense provided a little bit. 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. They'll try to run it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt tying the game, they instead want to take the lead on 4th. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So the 16-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going right to work up top, using the quick game. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Pulls it in. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. He stops short of the 1st down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on 4th. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Allegacy Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Demon Deacons will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the big fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Harris. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the big fullback. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Harris. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready.
The big fullback's got it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
2nd down coming up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36.
Pound 55 weak.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Harris. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Picks up 4.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Man, they have been great on 4th down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. They want to run this quarterback. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, they get that 4th down conversion by running the football. That's now 4 4th downs they've been able to convert. Defensively, you've got to find a better way to get off the field somehow, some way.
Got it.
The Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Cricket.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Give to the single back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Right back to it. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The give to the fullback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give to the tailback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas, get it together.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. It's complete on the right side. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now, there he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The corners are walked up tight. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Second down coming up. He leaves it with the back. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Okay, ready?
Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21.
Moves.
Fullback's got it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
One thing you know with this guy, fullback is not going to fumble the football, and I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the fourth quarter with the lead.
And the Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got it.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run?
Jackrabbit.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Give to the fullback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
It's now second and goal.
Ready up.
They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, David Deeks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone because they're such big targets, but they can block, or you just slip them out, find a little hole in the defense, feature them, throw it up, let them go get it. Nice job by the tight end with the catch and the touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner is stopped.
And the Florida State offense will take over. First and 10.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Alexis. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Noles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Rides to back and leaves it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. To the air on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
He's got it, 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Here comes the heat. He's got him still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The snap sets up the throw. Then the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Here's a heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 24 to Toledo. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.